We did not know sniffing China's ass is Germany's favorite pastime. It came out through this racist cartoon published by German magazine Der Spiegel. On one side, you can see India's overcrowded train surpassing China's ultra advanced bullet train bearing a Chinese flag. The message from this picture was India remains crowded and poor while China has become an economic giant. This was a German jab at India becoming the most populous country by surpassing China. Earlier, China tried to humiliate India by saying the quality of Chinese people and Chinese talent was better than Indians. But China's foul cry is understandable. After all, it is India's enemy. What's wrong with Germany though? Germans are surely not pleased with the fact that India's economy will soon surpass Germany. India's GDP is currently estimated at $3.5 trillion. It took the country 67 years to reach the first trillion and 8 years to reach the second trillion. It added a third trillion to its GDP in just the last 5 years. And as per estimates, India will overtake the German economy by the end of this year. So, Germans are naturally irritated. How come a third world nation topple Western supremacy? While India's economy is expected to grow at the fastest rate in the world, Germany will shamefully register a negative GDP growth rate this year. While Indians are enjoying cheap oil and gas from Russia, Germans are shitting bricks while paying for skyrocketing fuel prices. Germany is not even an independent, sovereign country with no self-respect. US literally bombed their gas pipelines with Russia, and the same German media helped US cover up its involvement. That day, the German media prostrated before the US. Today, by humiliating India, it is prostrating before China. No place for self-respect. And it is not just the German media, by the way. During the height of the pandemic 2 years back, the former German Chancellor Angela Merkel issued a condescending statement on India. She said, "They" means Europe allowed India to become the world's pharma hub. She implied India grew at EU's mercy. Indians are obviously livid at Germany's latest attempt to humiliate India with this cartoon. But at least Indians are full of confidence. They know the future will be even better. But most of Germans are depressed. As per this report by BBC, young Germans are feeling gloomy about their country. Germany's new romance with China shows the country is in search of a new master. A master who can give the dying German economy a booster shot. So, the German media is doing overtime to serve China's interests. This brings me to the next important question. Is West really India's friend? Or do they prefer India to always be poor and vulnerable? A strong India will definitely give heartburn to China and its ass kissers in the West. It is important for us not to have over-dependence on Western economies. India should find its real friends in Africa, in Southeast Asia, and in Russia. That is the only lesson we need to learn from this episode.